My name is Ingrid and this is my channel Knitting Latvian, and yeah, I'm here to talk about my knits of April. Yeah, whole month has already passed, so grab something to knit or drink and join me for this podcast. Yeah, April has passed very quickly. Lots of events were going on for me. For example, I had my birthday at the start of April. I had free time from work, and after that I got sick. Still, I want to share what I had made and what I'm working on and what I have purchased regarding my knitting. Let's start with what I'm wearing. This right here. Yeah. This is a cardigan. I would say it's almost a birthday cast on because the pattern came out at the at my birthday. This is a free pattern from Florence, a YouTuber, knitter, podcaster, and this is the step-by-step cardigan. She has a YouTube tutorial and also a pattern, a written pattern, and yeah, it's great for beginners. I would say I'm not a beginner, but still I enjoy classic pieces in my wardrobe. The size I made was size medium, the size that will match me. Yeah, but the yarn I'm using here is called Donegal Tweed in black, and it has these all color speckles, every color speckles. Yeah, this yarn reminds me of the Noro yarn that everybody else is using, as also the in tutorial she uses this yarn to knit with, that unfortunately I haven't found in Latvia the opportunity to purchase it anywhere. Still, this the Donegal Tweed is in my opinion, great alternative. It's 100% wool, and I purchased it from Latvian store, Maruma yarns. And for the buttons, I had plastic buttons in my stash. Yeah, I don't think they clashed that much. More about the yarn. Yeah, I like the outcome, I like the feel of it. Yeah, it's a little bit rustic, but not scratchy. The only downside of this yarn is that either you should wash it before using, or as I did, I knitted up the piece and washed it afterwards. Yeah, the yarn is sent in cakes. Yeah, it was sent in cakes, yarn cakes, but it has a lot of oils still in it from the manufacturing, and then I think the natural lanolin also is still inside them. Yeah, I don't think that the washing changed the gauge of the piece, but I had to rinse it like 6 times because the water was, first of all, it was muddy, like from the black dye, I think, and afterwards it still was like milky, like whitish color, and those were the oils that still came out of the material. That's the only downside. Yeah, why I didn't wash it before, because the yarn is sent in cakes. That means I should wind them in the hanks and then wash them, dry them, and again then cake them up, and then only I could knit with them, and then afterwards again I should wash it for blocking. Yeah, I just excluded the first part of that. Okay, and that is about this cardigan. Now, next up is a birthday present for myself. The Ingrid sweater. Yeah, my name is Ingrid, and so I made myself an Ingrid sweater. For this sweater making, I have a vlog in my channel, so you're welcome to watch it if you haven't. Yeah, there I describe what I was using, what troubles I had during making the making of this. Yeah, and there you can see it better in full detail. Well, I'm very happy that I last time made it. Yeah, I was thinking that the pattern will be too advanced for me at the start, but no, I was okay. Yeah, I got through and I finished it. I think I didn't mention in the video that the sweater is too thick for wearing right now, because in Riga it's already like plus 10 or even 15 degrees Celsius outside. Yeah, it is warm enough to walk in light sweaters. Yeah, this sweater will wait for me in my closet for an autumn, and I will be excited to wear it then. Next up is also a finished piece, but I will mention that not everything that I make or any knitter makes is a success. I was thinking, should I share it or not, but it would be more truthful. This is the tee, the Cumulus tee with a round neck. So pattern by Petite Knit. The material I used is cotton merino by Knitting for Olive, and the color Piglet. Looks like this. And the mistake that I made was calculating how much material would be enough. So the tee came out cropped. It only reaches to my not to my belly button, even like 3 fingers above my belly button. It stops there. I even when I made the tee, I made the arms 2 times shorter. Yeah, my mistake. I think I could gift it to someone that wears crop tops. But yeah, still I like the pattern. I like how the round neck looks, and yeah, I'll try to make a tee that will fit me. Yeah, the yarn I got a year ago when I was visiting Denmark. Fails happen, but maybe somebody else will be happy with this. It's fine. And another finished piece I made was this kind of sweater, and like oversized sweater with a drop shoulder and 2x2 ribbing. like this. I don't have the material anymore, but it's the Nako Denim Sport in color. I don't see where the color is written, but it's like a looks like gray, but with a warm undertone. It's a beige undertone. This is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic blend. I got sick and then I cast it on. So I was sick almost for a week, and yeah, I managed to do it during that, and I was home, and so I can call this a get well sweater. Yeah, the cast off is I didn't do the tubular. I made the classical method. No, it's the simple cast off. For the 2x2 ribbing, it's fine. Sweater was knitted with a 4mm needles and in stockinette in the neck part 3.5. As a reference, I used a pattern for the Melange sweater by Petite Knit. I think I knitted it up accordingly to the pattern, except for the ribbing, of course. And I used the yarn up to its last. For the cast off, I had to use different color, different yarn. Maybe it picks up, but only for the cast off edge I had to use it. This will be like a homeware piece. Because it will be easy to take care of. Just put it in wash. Okay, that's it with my finished objects. Before I start with the whip part of the video, I will share. Somehow the dog got my knitted chicken, and the only thing she did, she plucked her eyes out. Before, come on, only the eyes. The eyes she had before were little beads of stone, little stone beads. Yeah, and that might be it, why she thought that it will be a good idea to pluck only the eyes out, or thank God that she did only that, not the rest of the chicken was destroyed, only the eyes. So I had to restore her sight, and now she has new eyes. Yeah, I bought the green eyes for her. Now she looks even cuter. Yeah, more cute. I will take better care of it where I place it. Yeah, that's the story. That's the horrible story for this month. Okay, then moving on to whips. From last month, I have finished one of the socks that I was knitting on. That looks funny. The marble sock. Yeah, the socks are made with a regia yarn and holding it together with the drop snord. Yeah, nothing special about this, except the coloring is really nice. Next up is a little bit more interesting thing. Yeah, maybe you can see that is out of boucle yarn, and if I can hold it right, maybe you can see it has a color. Yeah, it holds up like this is the start of the shacket. of a boucle yarn shacket. Can you see anything from the stitches? I see only loops. Yeah, this is the problem with this yarn. I had heard that many who have ever tried to knit with boucle, yeah, that they can't see the stitches and it's easy to lose them. Yeah, you have to put a lot of energy in knitting it. So the yarn I'm using is a Drops boucle yarn in light gray, and then I pair it with similar color of this yarn, merino gold, Madame Tricot Paris, Turkish wool that has half and half wool and acrylic. Yeah, I'm pairing these together and working on 4mm needles. The material of it comes out really nice, but yeah, it is hard to work on it for a long time. I'm taking turns to make it row by row. Yeah, it doesn't come that quickly, yeah, because I can't see the stitches or it's easy to lose them. So my thought of this, so I have a color I'm working on the body with the raglan increases. After that I will split for sleeves and work on the body, and then I will pick up the sides. Yeah, it will be hard and I will continue the double button band on here. I will still decide if I will make a pockets for this. And let's see how it works out. If I will have patience for this after all. And as a reference, I'm using a Elisabeth blouse pattern by Petite Knit for the collar part. But after that I'm just making up as I go. Yeah, the last thing that I'm working on right now is another attempt for the Cumulus tea in this kind of mohairy yarn. Okay, this is the yarn that I'm using. It's concept by Katia, mohair cotton, and the contents of this is a 70% cotton and 30 mohair. Maybe you can see the core of it is the cotton, and the mohair fibers peek out. Yeah, there are 50 grams and 225 meters. The color of this is 072. We'll see. The tee I'm planning to make with the longer sleeves, preferably long sleeve, so it will come out as a light like blouse or light sweater, very light sweater. Okay, this is with whips and finished objects. Oh, I can add that I I tried to spin this month, tried to learn. I had purchased this kind of fiber, yeah, from Estonia when I visited one of the craft shops, and yeah, this is, they were written like this is merino and all kinds of pink shades, and I couldn't find any shops that would sell a drop spindle, only from the China, from AliExpress. I ordered it, but until I was waiting, I thought, why? Maybe I could make one. So we went to the shop, the depot shop, and I made the little spindle, DIY spindle. Okay, as you can see, it works. It has a paintbrush holder with the hook, and this part is a nose table game, and my husband helped with gluing this to the stick and place a hook on it, and yeah, it works. It spins. Here I have a little yarn ball already spun. Yeah, I'm working, trying to play with it, and I'm planning to make it 2-ply. We'll see what even comes out. Yeah, I'm having fun. Now I will move towards the acquisition part. I have a lot. So the first thing that I want to share, beautiful, dreamy, colored hank. I have 5 of these. One of the yarn base for this is actually Filcolana arveta, so 50 grams, and each have like at least 200 meters. Was it like that? Yeah, 5 hanks of these. The color is called unicorn. I just couldn't pass. The unicorns are my spirit animal. And the dyer from Maruma yarns. Yeah, I'm planning to make a sweater out of this, and I will be pairing it with another gifted yarn, the Dropskid silk, in this like lavender or yeah, lavender color. The color of this was 09. Yeah, again, also 5 balls of this will make a wonderful sweater. I'm still thinking how I will just knit it up, or I will alternate the skeins. I will still decide. When I will cake these up, I will see how the color changes. Next up is another gifted yarn in this cone. This was from my sister, a present. Okay, I'll reach for the paper. The contents of this is 30% Angora yarn, 50 merino, and 20% nylon. I made a swatch. This is good for using with the 4mm needles. I'll think what kind of garment I want to make with this. Because yeah, it's like between blue and violet. Really pretty color. Yeah, this is the cone of 300 grams. Next up, I purchased a hand dyeable yarn. This is the natural color, and superwash wool with nylon. It's like a sock yarn, but I will try to color myself. I want to try very much, but I have still no idea. The only time I had dyed anything, it was with avocado peels and pits. That was the only time, but I would like to make something like speckled or color changing. I don't either have idea what colors are best for this to use, and so on. But this will wait for me. Okay, next up is I need another lilac color. This was like on sale or clearance sale. I took all of them that they had, and the contents of this is 70% kid mohair and 30 nylon. And this has an interesting like a chain type. It's like a chain, and one ball of this contains 25 grams and 85 meters. The suggested needles are 7 to 8 millimeter needles. Well, I will see what I will make with this. But I like the color. Yeah. Next up, as a little was an investment for my knits. A huge cone of mohair strand. Yeah, you can see like a beigey color. 1 kilogram of mohair. This has 70% mohair, 30 polyamide. Investment yarn. I think the color is pretty neutral, and I can pair it with lots of colors. Okay, the last purchase was this. I have 2 hanks of this. This is the local yarn, and it's like an Aran weight yarn. Beautiful coloring, green, blue, very spring. Reminds me of spring. The seller I have found the Kantiema market. Okay, I think that was the last of it. Oh, maybe you noticed that my background is different. It's not dark anymore, but it's light. Yeah, I have another gift for me. That was to change the shelves and the setting for my background and for my workspace. I will share footage of this also. Not only it's new, but in ergonomical reasons, I understood that I need a table, not a shelf in front of me to work. I said I sometimes have to work with the computer and watching podcasts during the knitting. I have understand that I have to have a different layout a little bit. So I think that I have shared everything knitting related for this month. Hopefully you are doing great, that you're excited for spring, excited for flowers everywhere, excited for new spring, warmer time knitting maybe. Hopefully you're also well in your health. Happy knitting, and we'll see you on another video. Bye.